Hey guys, this is Cody here with PSI Power. Today we're going to be installing one of our Ag Diesel Solutions products on this GM 2023 half-ton pickup with the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder LZ0 engine. So upon purchasing this module, opening the box here, you'll get the module, the harness that hooks into the engine, the 4-position rotary switch, the bypass plug, zip ties to mount and secure the harness out of the way, and the detailed pictures and instructions. So before you start installing this module, first you're going to want to put the ECM in sleep mode. In order to do that, you're going to want to open the hood, shut the door, and then let the vehicle sit for 15 to 20 minutes so the ECM has enough time to fully shut down before you start unplugging sensors. So to start this install, it's going to be very similar to the previous generation, the LM2. So the fuel pressure sensor is going to be located under this cover. So what you'll do is there's a 10mm bolt over here, unbolt that, and then pull off the oil cap, and then this cover will be able to pop up and pull out, and you'll have better access to the fuel pressure sensor down there, and we'll show you that next. So I have already loosened the bolt, so I pulled off the oil cap. Now you just pull up on the cover, and it pops out. As you see, there's ears on the back, so be sure not to break those. Set the cover to the side, put the oil cap back on so you don't get anything down in the engine. Now you have better access to the fuel pressure sensor located under here. So now we will unhook that. So you have to unlock the connector by pulling back on the gray release tab. Then you can squeeze that tab and unlock the connector and pull it out. Now take the provided harness, plug our male in back into the female connector here. You'll feel and hear a small click, then engage the locking tab. So now it's locked. Then take the female connector and plug it back into the fuel pressure sensor. And you'll also hear and feel a light click, and then press in the lock on our connector as well so it locks. So now that you have connected to the fuel pressure sensor, route the harness away from any heat, moving parts. We like to route ours over to the driver's side and tuck the module in behind the airbox. On the harness, the bypass plug is going to be installed. Just simply unhook it, keep this, put it in the glove box center console for later. Plug in the module, and then you can either tuck that down in any cavities or anywhere, or zip tie it. We just like to set ours here, and then we'll zip tie it in place in a minute. So next thing to install is going to be your 4-position rotary switch. So it's this one 4-pin connection. Just plug it into the harness like so. Then you can either leave this under the hood and zip tie it with the rest of the harness, or there's enough lead here you can run it into the cab. Either you can mount it on the dash or just zip tie it under the dash. All the way counterclockwise is stock. The module's off. One position clockwise is the low setting, then you've got medium, then high. So now that you've installed the module, you can reinstall your engine cover, pull the oil cap back off, and be sure to put the ears back in place. They'll just snap on. Push this back down, it'll grab around the oil filter housing there. Put your oil cap back on, and then be sure to tighten this 10mm bolt back down.